Yeah, we are live. We are live. We are live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I hope all is well with everybody.
Always with us.
Thank you very much.
We are doing well. How about you, Rush?
Oh, by God's grace, all is well.
Fantastic.
By God's grace, all is well. And it's another day. You know, it's been a very long week for the Igbo King. So.
Yeah, busy. Everyone is busy.
We are going to dig into the issues and get out of there. Okay, this is supposed to be like, let's say, maximum conversation. And welcome viewers. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like and share the video as well. You can sing if you want to.
That's as far as I can go. Oh my voice. My voice.
Share the video, please. Share the video for us. Welcome. Morale.
When this song goes to corrupt, I'm taking corruption, no. Immigration. I'm immigration is near you. Police for no.
It's like
and I parliament to cry.
The more I walk on the more friend and no more yet, the more friend.
And President Mahama Baba Bejina was he will do the review. Review my thoughts. Review for what? Oba Emrano
review of the report.
Your friend say GIPC law no or no be review. What about them? Kadade no kombe hu ne besi wo Ghana.
Who's no Mahama no on mind because when you say one-term president, it's the obey be funny. No, son of me who no, I don't care. You know, yeah, sure. From next week, you start to say to one shops anymore. The government will set up.
I hope someone video like you definitely saw the video, right? The circulating video of the Igbo King Palace.
Yeah.
Let's start.
interesting video. Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah, and you how did you feel? Like, did you feel bad for the Igbo king, or you felt
Rush,
otherwise?
Rush,
What are
are
you
you?
talking?
Is this a serious
Russ,
question you're putting, or you are trying to
what
make
are
us
you
think
talking
a joke?
about?
Are you being serious with this question?
I see I'm more invite you know. I
Awa,
see I'm more invite you.
Awa.
I'm more
No,
invite you know. I'm share that good.
I saw his video. He was trying to justify himself. When he never, when I invited him, nobody invited him. Mm.
So when you saw the video, how did you feel?
What are you asking?
Rush, who are you asking?
Angie.
You're talking to, okay. I mean, he deserves
Okay.
the,
Madam Vic.
okay. Mhm.
Angie Kasa.
Right. Okay,
Okay.
Madam Vic.
Rash, he deserves the embarrassment because he shouldn't have gone to a place where he wasn't invited. Okay. I mean, he should have known better. So me, I mean, it was good because
But he also
you
says
yourself.
he's invited.
No, he wasn't. He was trying to justify himself, like I said, you know. So I mean,
Right?
this
Well, he
man,
was
I
trying to
don't
lie
know.
his way.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know. I think he has to see whatever. You can't say cry. Psychiatrist, right?
Yeah.
He has to see one to check his brain because he's getting mad. He doesn't know what he's doing. And then, Nigerians think everything is about money. So they were going to show off. So we thank Otunfo and his people because anka wotimi wura hɔ a anka yewu enka okwachia ne nsɛm a okwachia no de atwitwa pictures na all the akɔskame nkɔfo nti no wanya kwan nwura hɔ na hɔ nso ne nan kra nsi hɔ because he was saying say Woma koho dane ade. Me sometimes I don't blame our him for not too much because this man no me I won't say people said he's smart and all that. No, he's not smart. He's a very wicked man. Oba wo ha onimadwen a wode ba. Say what you say. But because young Ghanaians you receive ahoho nti no. Say metena ha na say rush wo ye hoho na wa ba me nkyɛn. So my bow chrome. Maybe I me name ba betena ha nti me ba sa me bechia. There is no way say me pam o seko. So what you say? Enti no omo unya adwen bi say nipa na wo ba na adwen bone na ode ba. So what you say? Enti right now we raising the shoulders hu ne wanya ne ho okro. Ma say na mpanimfo na nkasa na o ma adwen abo omo ho so say enti na ode ne ho hyehye yen no. Say wa ho. And we shouldn't blame the leaders and also for also too much.
Yes.
So what I say, and to see blame one too much because that guy no you're wicked. Somebody will say he's or you're smart or you're wicked or you're smart or you're wicked or my dream or dia bagana. So what I say. And think one and I'm saying kakran sa you be one and that you know. Young Ghanaians and any refugees. Yeah. So and he deserves the embarrassment now go through and and one bet snabonting justify himself. Once you're so rude or you're arrogant. So can't some no abonting now or challenging. So and to cut everything short we have to deport him, his wife, and his children from our country. Because woma base ekro no mo ba bese no sa ne sub chiefs na odi oma gugu ye 16 regions ni nyina they need to be deported. We don't need them. Anya sa emri bi beba omo baji kro no afa. So that is why he was doing his festival. Say when he's doing he's inviting about 20,000 Nigerians, Igbo people to come to Ghana for that festival. And when they come, now I advise you almost say they should buy land. So what you say? A cry and your dear. who to me invited and go for some metal land. How? So meanwhile, in Nigeria, you don't sell your land to foreigners.
Even right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. In the previous, Igbo Yam Festival, advertisement of land, I think real estate companies near there, and you could tell that was the main motive.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to
festivals,
yes, to get them to capture some lands and stuff. Yeah, for them.
And I abandoned it.
So one can say he was trying to use the country. Yeah, he was using the country for his personal business.
Exactly. Can you remember, Rush, when we started Apex Citizens of Ghana? Now no apology ni serve ya kwa na ho research. Enti na ya na Ghanaians ni bi ba bonten bekasa. Me no sometimes no I don't answer them because they don't know what they're saying. Before Apex Citizens of Ghana, Ghanaians, let me tell you this. Before Apex Citizens of Ghana will come out and give information, that means we have done our research already. So what you say? So this man, no, Danny Page is your friend is saying, King of Ghana. So what you say? He said he feed deprived children 1,000 Ghanaians a day. So what you say? So when you from Onya Cromford, the way you go good way I then. So what I say? And he said he was gazetted. Your core system nimu, only system nimu. It's when Apex Citizens of Ghana come out and talk, they shouldn't, talk anyhow. Because we do our research, we know what we're doing. If not because of Apex Citizens of Ghana, I tell you, think this man, Obefa Kronako. So what I say? Obefa Kronako. Nani nyina so rush ya dia sedama e dia sedama omo start here Mr. Asante mo Mr. Wilson mo ne ade ayan so ye ba e bedwane ye nyame nhira mu nyina because enka kro ne de na e kwa no enti na nani abre chinchina obeye saf festival no na waba obi krom o ya nneoma nipa ne so ompe ade enti na chinchina wo se no na obeye enti I was say we have to do something to him. Na yanchira say we Ghanaians no ye good dear because one ka say dear dance say ye good oba out oka or say Ghanaians are Ghanaians are good, so our Ghanaians are accommodating and all that. So why do you want to do bad things to Ghana?
Don't you think he intentionally says that just to make us feel some type of way,
full respect,
just so he can go about
you don't want to respect.
Full respect.
You don't want to respect us. I Gamanche. This is the second time Gamanche I issued 2 statements to say he doesn't want you to do your festival on his land. But you are challenging him.
Let's
okay, so Rush, I mean, this man should know his boundaries. We don't even need him in our country anymore. He has to remove all his sub chiefs in our villages. They are the people killing people in Ghana. What are they doing in our villages? Well, what kind of jobs we have? There's no any job. So what are they doing there? Are they not the people killing our people? They're sending their people to killing our people. So they have to go back to their country. They are not Ghanaians. And we cannot accommodate them anymore. They are very wicked people. They should leave.
Okay.
Let someone come in, Rush.
All right, sure. Yeah, Madam Vic.
Yes, good evening, all. Anyway, I just want to.
So how did you feel when you saw the video the first time?
Regarding this, 2-person. I mean, initially, when I saw his video, the video that was played that he put out first that we saw was him entering Manchia, striding there with his entourage. Yeah, that's the video I saw. And I was looking at it thinking, what is going on? So believe me, I was really my heart was pounding, and my senses were like heightened. Like if I could have access to a radio station, be Ghana, I would have been screaming my head off. So it was really, really disappointing me initially. But then a second video came, which is this one, where they were going along, sort of parading up to pass where the Ahimfu and Utumfu and his kinsmen and women and his, his dignitaries and all that were sitting. And they ushered him up. And that told me, there's something going on. I did not feel anything for him. And I think he was lucky, because where he was now, he was in the presence of a lot of dignitaries, Tumfu and his dignitaries. So nothing would have happened to him. They would just tell him to move along. So if they won't make any scene, so he moved along. And then that was the end of that video. But the whole idea disturbed me a lot. This man here is a man that his presence in the country has become untenable. The man's presence in that country is untenable. His behavior and his conduct have shown that he's very, very disingenuous person. He's manipulative, and he's got very dubious ways of doing things. And you can tell that all the while that he's been living in Ghana, he has studied the Ghanaian society, and he has found our weaknesses, and he's playing on our weaknesses. If he, came up and said he was invited or whatever, it could be that he was working with some people within the Menchia Palace. And probably because I'm sure somebody within the Menchia Palace would have known he's coming. He can't just turn up. So that is what this man, Asanji, is saying, finding some means of justification. But he was not invited to the anyway, in Ghanaian society, a funeral, once you hear about it, you can go and pay your respect. That is acceptable. And if you go and
you don't necessarily have to be invited, though.
Oh, no. To go to certain places with such a high profile occasion, like Queen Mother of Asantemine, to go to certain...
Okay. Yeah.
Did you? I'm trying to explain further. I said, this is a very high profile occasion. A Queen Mother of Asantemine is not an easy thing. Otumfuo, and this woman is directly Otumfuo's big sister. And there were just the two of them left now. Now he's alone. So I could sense, you can sense his sense of loss. His direct sister. And now he's alone with his wife and kids, obviously, he's got his children. But in terms of his siblings. So for such an occasion, it's a big occasion for the Asantemine. And you, whatever you did, whatever deal you did inside the Menchia there to get yourself there, you got there. And he thought that once he was there, they'll roll out the red carpet for him. Because, of course, he's Hine too, whatever he called himself. So he got there in line with everybody else. He was not invited. So, in a sense that he was not officially invited to the occasion to be given any prominence or anything. Now, who is he anyway? He doesn't have any, apart from being a community leader, basically that's what he is. So you give yourself all these fancy titles and so forth, but in our traditions and custom, you are a community leader, which the Gas state afforded you out of their own generosity. The Gas state afforded you this out of their own generosity. They don't have to do it. They can easily say no. And there's nothing he can do. Now, he's done this. They've given him this, being generous to him. And the whole country has been generous to him as a person. But he has taken our generosity, our kindness, our hospitality for weakness. And because he's a dubious character, he's using that against us now. So I asked myself, why are that man is being entertained, him and his gang of crooks that he's surrounding himself with? Why they've been entertained in the country? That is not on. So you have to ask yourself, what is our political leadership that they have to make a decision on this man sitting there? I don't see any benefit of that man being for Ghana. He's either bringing the country's name into disrepute, because on his social media, he put there he was a king of Igbos in Ghana. King. Listen, if you use the word king, there is no ambiguity about it, not unless the word, you use it as a name. Somebody can call their child king. That is different. But if you use the word king of the Igbos in Ghana, basically stating that you have that authority, and he put that on his social media to solicit money. As Angie said, you're saying he feed all these kind of people, which is he has not given any evidence of that. Also using it as a means to solicit money from people, telling people that if they want to do business in Ghana, they have to come through him. Hey.
Yes.
I mean, it's endless. I could go on and on and on. So for me, this man's presence in the country, it's not conducive anymore, and he needs to go. They have to kick him out. You want to talk about what the interview he did with Joy, or you will say you come to it later?
Yes. Yeah,
we
will come to that.
Okay, I'll leave it here. Then.
You can add the Joy interview. You can add it to the whole submission.
This our media. They have to be circumspect how they go about conducting themselves. Joy News gave this man a platform to spew out lies and untruth. Why would Joy News do that? Because what he's saying, where was Joy's own research to find out what he was saying was true? And the statement, he was making, he was rather challenging Gamanche. I mean, these people have given you accommodation on their land, though. And the Manche is telling you, stop what you're doing, desist. He's wrote you 2 letters. And then Joy News gave this man the platform to come and spew out all this. So basically, he's throwing a challenge to our leaders. Saying that Otumfo didn't sack him. Otumfo was not the one controlling. Otumfo was there as a dignitary, head of all the thing that was going on. He wasn't the one controlling the protocol of that day. So when Otumfo probably didn't know your presence until probably they ushered you out of his presence in that day. So this man came there and spewed out all this, and Joy News did not bother to do any research whatsoever and just posted it out there. So basically, he's challenging Gamanche, and secondly, he's challenging what happened at the Otumfo presence in Manchia. And this is a person, as Angie was saying, I support that 100%. That man is suffering from delusions of grandeur, and he needs psychological help. He needs it. At the moment, that's the conclusion I can come to now. That if he's doing all this deliberately, out of his own clear mind, he needs to be removed. Other than that, the second conclusion I come to that the man needs psychological help. He needs it. Manuesi.
Stop Vicky. The way come home, mommy. Okay. And prestigious countries, and also not that the website is anyone who is in prestigious countries wants to come to Ghana to buy land, they should come and contact him. You see? Wow. Why you cry for? One won't say we are uncatched. We will show him where the power lies.
Mr. Kwame.
Yeah, Mr. Raj. Should I respond to the same question?
Yeah. It's what was your
In fact, initially I was very, very livid.
Mr.
I
Kwame.
was, yeah, Rush.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rush.
go on, please. Go on.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was gonna say that in fact, initially when I saw the pictures, the video of him walking majestically with his entourage, with his walking stick and his long robe, I said, what the hell, man? What the hell is going on here? Who
With
invited this?
with drummers and all that behind him.
Exactly. I was thinking to myself, whom the hell invited this idiot? You know? And then, like Sister Vic said, other videos came up, and then we found out that, he wasn't invited. But this is unbelievable. Even let us even if we assume he was invited, this man has no bone of humbleness in him. He claims he's lived in Ghana for about 30 years. If you've lived in Ghana for nearly 30 years and you have not learned how to be humble, then that means you haven't paid respect to our culture. Then you haven't picked anything from us. It shows his disdain for the country, because if you have lived in the country for nearly 30 years, you should learn humbleness. That is Legon that he lives. There are people living there that he can't untie their shoelaces. They are so rich, he can't untie their shoelaces, but they are humble. You understand? You, this your house that you've built, it's on Ghana land. It was somebody who sold that land to you for you to build that thing that he calls my palace, or whatever. It was somebody that sold that land to you. And then you look at the throne, this thing that you've built in your. I mean, Jesus Christ, no humbleness, nothing. The man, like my sisters have said, he's a charlatan, he's a criminal. And
Mm.
yes,
Mhm.
when his Igbo people insult and make fun of us Ghanaians, he doesn't comment.
Mhm.
Look at that stupid, disgusting effigy they made of
Yes.
Otumfuo. He didn't
Mhm.
comment. He didn't come to rebuke them and say, apologize and rebuke his people. He doesn't utter a word. Meanwhile, he's telling us today that, we should keep promoting him. We, the bloggers and stuff like that, using his picture as we should keep promoting him. We are not this. He's enjoying it. You understand? That means he saw that this thing of
Yeah, yeah.
Otumfuo, but refused to rebuke it. That shows the man's mentality. These people, they have no love for Ghana. If we Ghanaians, we think these Nigerians or these Igbos, they like us, we are joking. And now you're dying person, now you're dying go abonting.
Mm. Mm.
You know what
Mm.
I mean? Yeah. And
Hmm.
then I have a serious problem with the Igwe in Nigeria, or the higher authority in Nigeria. So aren't they aware of the damage that this
Yeah,
charlatan, this criminal
they
is
are
doing to
paramount.
Igbos? Yeah, go on,
Hmm.
Rush. You see, aren't they aware
Go
of the
go
stupid?
on. But so
Aren't they
far,
aware?
like nobody has called him to order.
Exactly. This is what I was getting onto. You understand? He's bringing more. He's doing more harm than good to the Igbo community in Ghana. Because of this man, next week we are going to start closing their shops. Whose fault is it? This stupid idiot whom thinks he's bigger than we, the citizens of the country. You understand? Instead of them, you see, they are all the same. You see, it's in their DNA. That's why you say penny ni ufia yamaudie. What am I say? Penny bia ni womu. They don't have any elder with wisdom.
All of them are
Who
wicked. Yeah, all of them are
You
wicked.
understand?
Mm.
No, none of them have any wisdom. Nobody can pull this guy aside and give him a dressing down. That, my friend, from now on, we don't want you holding any press conference, going to any public gatherings or anything. You understand? Lay low. Nobody's advising this guy. And this guy is still continuing, going about with arrogance and pomposity, infuriating us, the Ghanaians, even more. You understand? And I have another distinct with the Nigerian ambassador in Ghana. He's if that man is such an incompetent person, he needs to be recalled because he doesn't know his job. If he's not an idiot, then he's an incompetent man. That's what I was, or woman. That's what I will say, because one of your citizens is causing this much damage, not only to Igbos but to the whole Nigerian community. And this man is sitting down and allowing it to still continue. Why can't he call this idiot to his office and give him a dressing down that, listen, Massa, if you don't behave from now on, if you don't listen to
Brother
what we
Kwame, are you
say.
sure? Brother Kwame, sorry, are you sure he's currently using Nigerian citizens, Nigerian? Are you sure of that?
Oh, but we all know he's a foreigner, Madam Vic. We all know he's a
Okay.
foreigner.
Mm.
You understand? And he
Mm-hmm.
claims everything he does it in the name of Igbo. So, and Igbos are from where? Nigeria. So
No,
to
he
me,
said,
he's a Nigerian.
can you not hear him? He said Igbo Ghana.
Mm,
There's no Igbo
mm.
tribe in Ghana, so
But
he
that's
should forget about that.
what they're saying to themselves now. They say Igbo Ghana.
Oh no, they should forget about it. We will nip it in the
No,
bud.
I think when they say Igbo Ghana, they don't mean that because they are in Ghana, that's why they mean that they are citizens. They have, naturalized in Ghana. That is what they mean.
Oh,
Okay. But
but
me,
you see,
I don't see the reason why Nigeria is right there and you are rushing to Ghana for citizenship. What is this? What do you need? Hmm?
yes,
Because
because
me,
they've
I won't go
destroyed
to
their
Nigeria and,
shit
ask for
passport.
citizenship over there.
You understand? You see,
Mm.
so that their ambassador is either an imbecile or an idiot or an incompetent person. This is yes. We need to tell them some hard truths. You understand? He needs to call that idiot to his office and give him a dressing down. Tell him hard truths. Like, listen, you are provoking the Ghanaians. Lay low. Don't come into any public. You don't give any press conferences. Don't just lay low in your house. You've done enough damage already. And you did with this your pomposity and arrogant behavior, you are still
Pomposity.
infuriating the Ghanaians. You understand? The ambassador needs to tell him that he needs to do his job. You understand? Thank you very much, Rash. Let my sisters too
Mm-hmm.
come in.
All right. Thank you. Madam Stella.
Hello. Yeah, good
Yeah.
evening, everyone.
Good evening, Sister
Yeah.
Stella.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. So, well, how did you take it when you saw the video in the first place?
Oh, first of all, when I see him in the funeral, I was very,
Now what we had there?
very ashamed for him and smiling and how he's standing there and fooling himself like somebody invite him. And I'm happy that the Ochami sacked him, that he
Yeah,
should not greet the Otum for, because you people, you are the one who insult this king, that is this, and now
exactly.
you are showing up there that you want to greet him. When your people are saying this, you should come online and just advise your people or even begging. But
Exactly.
he's following us on YouTube and everywhere, follow everything that we are doing, but he didn't see what his people are doing to even advise them or even beg the king or what his people are doing. He feels so sorry about that. And you don't feel
Exactly.
ashamed and coming there to greet him. I'm very glad that Ochami do that, because if they allow him to greet this king, all the Nigeria will be celebrating. Oh, it's true that Otumfuo just invite him to come there and greet him and do this and do this. So I was so happy. And we shouldn't stay and watching this man and going around and doing this, because everybody is warning you that we don't want you in Ghana, what you are doing, we don't want it, so stop. But you are still continue doing what you are doing, because you don't respect anybody in the country at all. For me, I think that we Ghanaian, we are so slow and we are taking too much time for him, and people are inviting him on radio station, TV station, interview him, and he get that kind of pride, and like he don't respect anybody at all. You don't need to people to invite him to radio station and ask him whatever he's doing or what Ghanaians are saying. We should deport him directly. We should deport him. We should not just sitting there and see, because the kids are warning you, we don't want what you are doing, stop what you are doing, but you are still continue doing. So it means you don't deserve to stay in the country if you don't respect any law, you don't do, even you cannot control your own people for what they are doing in the country. And Ghanaian said we don't want it.
Mhm.
Enough is enough. But they are still doing, and even they are telling us they are taking the country, they want to do this, we are mumu, we are this, and you people are following us and say you know everything that you are doing. So the YouTubers and the how they call it, Facebook people, they are doing this to get more followers and and all of this, but you don't know that your people are against Ghanaian, or everything that they are doing to against Ghanaian. So for me, it's like we are wasting too much time. We should go directly to him or our president to deport this man. Otherwise, we are going to stay there and they're going to destroy the country. And how Madam Angie was saying, he was saying, Igbo Ghana, Igbo Ghana. Or for some who by force say, like, say, na yefre Ashanti for Adamfo, or Frey Igbo for say, almost ye Ghana, pointing or Frey say, Igbo Ghana, or Yama, Obia, who the whole word say, Igbo for so yeah, the part of Ghana. And so,
Yeah, you can
yes,
tell
stopping.
you
Yeah,
can tell
Very
that's the
true.
plan.
That was
say
the
what
plan.
we are stopping because of Igbo Ghana. Ogo free ade wo Turkish nini on send the page no say King of Ghana, Igbos.
Exactly.
So he's using Ghana name to doing things, and we Ghanaian we are staying there watching him and doing whatever he's doing. We should just cut him short.
Mm-hmm.
So for
Simple.
me, I
Yeah.
don't feel any pity for him. I was very
All right.
happy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're right, Madam Stella. No, no, no.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Na kind of.
Thank you very
We
much.
are wasting so much time.
Mm.
So, hmm.
Yeah. If
So in the next, yeah,
Me,
Madam Stella, have you landed?
yeah,
Because I
no.
want to move to the next.
Okay, I want to say something short. If the Mahama don't want to deport the
Okay,
Nigeria
please,
or
please.
mm.
the bad one in the country, we should demonstrate to Mahama direct. If he see that he cannot control the country, or he feel that he's a Nigeria man, he should go back to Nigeria and rule the
Simple.
country, the Nigeria country, because
Mm.
he's
Mm-hmm.
protect the Nigerians, and it's like or yani nyama to say like or Ghana ni say Nigeria ni into rule Ghana
Exactly.
and Nigeria. For me, I don't understand and I don't get it. Even other foreigners, no other countries, no. Omo hu ni ekoso no almost Ghana for. I say yet na hono mo na Mahama so hu ni o ye o say o Nigeria ni o say o Ghana ni o. How?
Mm.
Sister
Stella,
Stella, Patrona.
Stella, the Omo Yane, they are just Omo Ghana for.
Yeah,
They are not.
yeah.
They are not.
Na
They
me
are not
pese
Ghanaians.
me pese me twi mo
And
adwen ba bibi so.
Akuja too. Both of them, they are
Mm.
typical Nigerian. Their background typical. They
Exactly.
are fully Nigerian because they cannot come out and say they are Nigerians.
Hmm.
That's why
Sister
they
Stella,
pretend. Oh,
Patrona me pese me twi mo adwen si bibi so.
yeah,
Samukaya on the day of Mahama's inauguration. We Nigerian president ne ba no. When Mahama was introducing when he was introducing the dignitaries, at the beginning of the statement, he said Tinubu, president of Ghana.
Ghana.
Mokai. Mokai. I don't know if you
Yeah.
people will
Yeah.
remember that thing.
Something like that.
And
Yeah. I heard
But,
baby shark.
but I think we got slip of the tongue. But it could be
Uh-huh.
what we trying to say.
it wasn't. No,
But
let me
Yes,
show you
yes.
why
It
it
was
wasn't a
slip of
slip of
tongue.
the tongue.
Sister Vic, the oh yeah, better than what you said now. It was
Debbie,
slip of the
Debbie,
tongue.
Osaye ni biom.
He knew it. He
Obasanjo,
knew.
Obasanjo came to another conference in Ghana. And when Mahama was introducing him as, he said, ex-president of Ghana, he did that twice
Mm.
with
So we have to be
Tinubu
So
very
and then
careful.
Obasanjo.
on
It
it
can be a slip
Tinubu
of
na
tongue.
rule Ghana. And nothing your pass one free a parliament one call. Simple. No call
All
on
right.
Nigeria for no
All
go
right.
on mind. Mm.
Let's let's move. Let's move to the next. Let's move to the next topic, please. Yeah. So we saw this flyer circulate. By the way, big ups to you, Big Phil. Big Phil is saying they have an agenda for Ghana and it's not good. Yeah. So
Exactly.
so we saw this flyer circulating all over on social media, and as usual, Dr. Hassan Ayariga sent a petition to the government, and in less than 24 hours, the government issued a press statement. And after the press statement, which is, let's say, this is the press statement the government issued.
Hello?
Mm.
Let me.
Okay.
So
Rush.
this is the statement the government issued. Yeah, but to save time, I'm sure we all know what's in the press statement. I don't want to
Mm. Yeah,
go
yeah.
all over reading
Mm.
the whole thing. I want the focus to be on the Igbo Kings counter press statement. So after this press statement, the Ghana Traditional Council was calling on the Igbo King, or why am I even using Igbo King? The Igbo leader to stop celebrating the so-called Yam
The,
Festival. And after the press release of the government check, the Igbo King also brought out a press release in less than 24 hours, countering that of the government check. So I saw people posting it, and some were jubilating, saying, "Oh, the Igbo, this thing has been cancelled by the Igbo King, blah blah blah." And all that. I was like, no, let me get into the whole thing, read it to the latter part, and see if what I'm hearing is true. Then, lo and behold, I came across some statements, some lines in the press release. I was like, this is nothing but a disrespect to the Gamanche and the traditional council as a whole. So I was wondering why people were jubilating over this. And let me read the press statement so those who haven't heard it will know what I'm talking about. So I read, office from the committee Igbo King, Igbo Day Yam Festival in Ghana. That's, that's official notice. To all Indie Igbo, home and diaspora, and the general public, this message comes from the committee Igbo Day / Yam Festival. We wish to inform you that the much anticipated Igbo Yam Festival, which was scheduled to take place on the 21st September 2025, and that 21st September is Nkrumah Day, right? Then that's the day he chose to, on the 21st September 2025, at the Ifwa Sutherland Park, Accra, Ghana, has been postponed until further notice. I think people read to this point and that was it. They didn't continue. So let me continue. This decision was not made lightly. It followed carefully deliberation and consultation and is necessary to ensure that the event is held in an environment the event is held, meaning it's still going to be, they are still going to go on with it. The event is held in an environment that reflects the excellence, dignity, and unity we all desire and deserve. We understand the deep cultural and emotional significance of this annual celebration to Igbo. And what has Igbo got to do with Ghana? That you let me move on to Igbo and our friends across Ghana and beyond. Once a new date is fixed, it will be communicated to the public in due time. We kindly ask for your patience and continuous support as we work towards delivering a bigger, I want everybody to underline this part, to support as we work towards delivering a bigger, better, and even more impactful celebration of Igbo heritage. We deeply appreciate your understanding and unwavering support. Signed, Chief Elder Bright, blah 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 blah, Chief Chairman of Igbo blah 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 Festival Committee. So this is what the Igbo King also brought out after the Ghana Manches or the Ghana Traditional Council's press release. What do you think about this? Let me start with you, Mr. Ben. Hey, Mr. Kwame.
Okay, Rush. In fact, this man is a very, very, very arrogant, disrespectful man. You know, he's a disgrace. He's a disgrace to the Igbos and Nigerians as a whole. You understand? This man, like I said earlier on, this man has no wise person advising him. He has no people. He has no knowledgeable people that give him advice. You understand? If I were him, I would keep quiet. The government chair has brought. Why do I have to come and respond? What's the need?
Yes.
What? You understand? What brownie points are you trying to gain? There's no points to gain in this thing except to show that he has some power, be or authority. Be. Can you contest in power with government chair? I mean, who are you? Who are you? You understand? This man is,
Exactly.
If look, he's provoking me to say certain things like, if we don't physically eliminate him, this won't stop. This banter, this back and forth.
Hold yourself.
You understand? Something we have to burn him and his house and his farm, burn them all.
No,
and then,
hold yourself. Please. Oh, and hasn't gotten to that.
But I don't make us all provoke me up. So because I don't know all I am quasi asem. Who or henny upper out. I beg kasa. Yes, penny kasa. And that's a penny jari or and that's what you see. So we are not bibia echa. No,
yeah.
It's what's what am I saying? No. You I don't know what he wants to prove. Say, who person will challenge? Who person will be proving say gamma chair? He try and draw. You understand? This guy has no self-esteem, no nothing, no self-restraint. He's just a fool, and he calls himself a doctor. Where did he get his doctorate from? Let him come and prove to us which school.
It's not a proper one. It's not a proper one.
Exactly. An illiterate, and even not, we have illiterates that are wise. If you grapple bono, onibi, have no sense at all. That man, he's such an idiot, a foolish man. You understand? I mean, what was the point? What was the point in this thing? And then mom are telling us that what they are going to plan a bigger, better one. We shall see.
Yeah, he can. He's probably. Well, let's hope. Let's say to him that he can plan a bigger and better one in Imo State. That's okay. We don't have any problem with that. Let him plan a bigger and better one, carry it to Imo State. Yeah, that's okay with us. Carry on,
Sister Vic,
brother.
please continue. Oh no, I've ended. Please continue.
No, I was going to say that, when you finish reading the statement, Rash, all I was thinking was words are cheap, innit? Words
Exactly.
are cheap. And I make so Papa when one restraining who push Ghanaians to the limit.
Exactly.
Yeah, you pushing for you to say things you are,
What
Yeah.
no push Ghanaians to the limit to say a buying no one yet the needful.
You be prano.
A bit explode. Because me my con Papa we no betum the civil conflict about Ghana. And the
And
country
that is
America
their plan. That is their plan.
and the country America and said on him said there's frictions going on in the gas state. And he's playing on that. That's a very wicked, dubious person that would do that. Government has issued 2 statements to you. This is the second one that you just read.
Yes.
First and foremost, one is enough for you to shut up wherever you are and hide in your little ubona. But this man, upon this afternoon, what he displayed, or today or whatever time, I'm not sure, basically is challenging the authority of Gamanche on his own land.
Exactly.
Nothing crapo someone abrafo ho. So on the
Yeah. Just like
okay.
the Ashantis.
Oh, me can send crapo someone abrafo ho. Uncle so because he's challenging Gamanche right now with the statement that he came up with. And to a certain extent, he's also saying that what happened at Manchiana, we all saw in the video, it's a lie.
Yeah.
So what is our authority doing? Our chieftaincy, no, he's supposed to foster peace, within our traditional, why isn't he even calling this man to order? Say, you better shut your mouth.
Exactly.
This man is a typical example of his kind. First of all, they don't have self-restraint. They don't respect other people's boundaries. They talk anyhow, and they are boastful. Carrying on about. Well, have you not heard recently? They are all on their social media saying they are the one, they are billionaires, and they are building Ghana, and we are the billionaires.
Exactly.
So you are a billionaire, you are a billionaire. Your state in Nigeria is the most woeful within the southern state of Nigeria. Why aren't you there developing your own states, your own hometowns, your own communities, your own societies with all the billionaire? We are billionaire. Now we crom sabio. And yeah, we billionaire we and I say we are my. So they are very, very, and they tend to have a very immature, almost some sort of immaturity bordering on inferiority complex. Because yes, they haven't noticed the way they speak.
Yeah, so because of that, they always want to prove something.
Yes. They have this bordering on a very serious complex within themselves. Because if you look at the history of Nigeria called Pesia, they were well established kingdoms, and really that Oyo, Ile-Ife, the northern Sokotos and the rest of it, Benin Kingdom, but and all these established kingdoms they stood for hundreds of years before the Europeans came in. The first time the Igbos were able to apparently your friend is saying gather themselves into some sort of one band of group to try and give themselves some one identity was when the Europeans got to their drew area free I said one got to know them no way back. On the other side, they've gone to the Yoruba land, they go to the northern part. Who say, hey, these people are well-established kind of communities and society that they have their rigid sense of tradition and custom that's well-disciplined. But And you see a brofuni busa almost and I'm leader when he almost so many be. Yes,
Impressive for Ankasa.
almost so many be. And from that one, it's a brofuni chance, so more gather them into bunches. And you know, I hear the name say, a year almost fair. Unlike ours now, we've been established that thousands of years before Grandpa Brofuni set on our shores. No, oh, and so we deal with Ghanaian society. In every tribe and listen, they have their own traditional and leadership and rules and rigid and all that stuff that was established even before the Europeans came. They didn't almost be. And to warm back and focus on almost the Uncrofoyan, and you almost fair. But they're not humble enough to learn from these people to go and do better for themselves. So they feel that they have the right to live on somebody else's land and challenge them. I mean, I deal with this. Oh, they are so occupied some now. Challenge,
Lazy.
You know, it's the press release from his office is even an insult to the Ghana Traditional Council.
Yeah, and also the Ghana Traditional Council. Yes. He's also insulted the Ghana Traditional Council. And at the end of the day, what I've heard is there are people within the Ghana Traditional Council that supported him, and he's insulting them all.
Yeah.
He's insulting them all.
And he's even calling the government a liar.
Both with the Ghana Traditional Council.
They will feel the heat. Almost about feeling heat, maybe. What a job.
Because his conduct is just beyond reproach. His conduct na papa ne yano. I mean, all Ghana for before.
I don't know American.
To the what? Let me what can I say? But I was Ghana for before to what extent? Before they realize and send this man packing.
Once and for all.
Eh? Or baby, on your own quiet. Or so, where you Bema 1 year? Where you Bema 1 year? So you challenge not to hammer you. So you Bema on quiet. Because according to what the letter that I read, I saw earlier from Ghana Traditional Council and Gamante was stating that he actually issued invitations. He's claiming this afternoon that he did
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, not knowing they even sent an invitation to the Gamante.
Wow.
Yes.
But he's lying to us. That
I also saw on TikTok or on something. I saw also on social media. I don't recall exactly where, but I saw on social media say one of the invitation was even inviting Dr. Ayaniga.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw somebody was saying so the same thing.
Yes, one of them they're saying that he was even inviting Dr. Ayariga.
That was the
beginning of when all this was started.
Let me read the first line. The first line in the Ghana Traditional Council's press statement. Just the first line. The Ghana Traditional Council has received an invitation and seen a flyer circulating on social media.
Yes, yeah, and I saw the flyers on social media myself. I saw it.
Oh, we even had the music. They did a certain song for him. They did a certain song for him regarding that festival.
So now, who is he trying to say there? Like, is he telling us that our Ghana Traditional Council would Gamanche is lying to us, or him the one that is lying?
That's the impression he's trying to give us.
When I was speaking earlier, I said Joy News, when they uncovered this, excuse me to use this language, bullshit. Joy News.
Joy News is owned by a half Nigerian. The guy that owns Joy News, he's half Nigerian, half Ghanaian.
Joy News has a very big problem. That media station, I don't know.
The man is literally saying to us that Ghana Traditional Council is lying.
Yeah.
He didn't do any of what they say he did. Huh? And now he's gone on within his own statement, gone on to try and challenge the Ghana state. He said he is preparing to planning and doing what a big and fantastic or whatever it is saying.
Let him there.
On your Bema, on ye. Because Papa no shake Ghana for
do you know? Yeah, do you know what's they are just joking because it's not only even the how do you call it, the Abrafo who are going to storm the place, including Ghanaians.
Oh,
not even just the Abrafo of
me
Ghana traditional Ghanaians.
me say Abrafo no mun pay ne visit na ni china no mun kasanche so on kana
Me
no.
say, me bagana November, me bana se sign kwasi asem way kwaso me organizing crofo. Sa ni fie ya be shino.
Oh, man, yes, I was.
No. Please, David.
We have to be harsh on them.
No. It hasn't gotten to that, please.
Oh, right.
We are
Or
playing with them too much.
Or GG.
Yeah, I know, but
Sure. Adeni said they should tell you, sir, these people are not in Ghana purposely for greener pastures. They are in Ghana for something else.
Yeah.
So say ya nyere ya ho na ya mpamu wo mo sa waye wo gina bibi so on say so nsuro hwe. Abosom ni nsuo ni nnua na Nyankopon betua ne ka because wa buy say obema Ghana for aye refugees eno na Nyankopon adom wapa ne ho ntoma enti na anim agu ase enti no try talking to justify himself blah blah blah. They are arrogant and evil unintelligent people. So what I say enti I was say ye kire ni bibi we have to show him something. So when one say we are the bokwa omumpe gidi because omo ya jimi for omo nim nyansa. So what I say omo ya moa omo ya animals what about obi krom you are doing something nipa no so on pet but who is in his right senses are obeko obi krom say I want to also build my city inside your city. Have you ever heard this before? So it's omo ya bay for and omo ye nro for it when they come to your country and they think say they can overcome you. It won't be provoke you. Be no more, you know. So, and he said, "Yen penny for no so more better now. Hit, you know. It be back home because yeah, Gamanche. What state? Where issued 2 statements. First one came, and this one came, and this man is still, challenging you. This is an insult. So, I'm penny for no more now. Mobile feel a hit in it or start say, you know. And I'm who say, Rana, and Ghana no, and Nunie, Massa. Ubetimi a chief, but where they a pacho, and yes, sir, we be dear gra. Money won the boundaries, money won what ni do's and don'ts. So what I say, almost Janus and things are getting out of hand. So, until no say, I need a papa way. What woman who see a passy a palm woman, or person would dear bonnet and sana, the basic
Ankasa.
And see now what show why any shoulders or master sharp dark black omonam we would miss and penny for maybe money nipa and so yan send be any omutimo. Do you want plan for mobile and one no mobile? So it is yet now 1 year omonko. I mean
no action you know oh Jimmy
exactly.
And you know, Mr. Chukudi or whatever you called yourself, leave our country. We don't want disturbances. Ghana for you and pay disturbances. And you call be chroma, you comport yourself. Now, how dare you say Ubabu be country? Now, Ube invited one call for say, what me invited 20,000 people. So, Nigeria, when you were coming from Nigeria. Now, did you bring any land to Ghana that you're going to sell to your people? So, and you know why one say your man of freedom need too much. So what I say, instead of him to know his boundaries, you know, or person what church or no crying a yes citizen no cronimo and I yan yabasrano. So I'm wishing in the demean and the actions in the way he's rude. Yeah. Ghana for but how say Gamanche issue yeah who fetch say who be na bigger uncle yeah and baby anako the festival eshe the first president of Ghana time ayen ye gino ne time no e ho no de kwese we kire say omu Ghana for Kwame Nkrumah no kra onfa na nya hwe say what I say enti ansa say e ma na kwan kra was so people on any some chiefs no omuka ho na kunkum ekoso okronim so what I say it is here na wo hu say Gamanche eyi ne ba akwa hye ne nsa no Nani abre. They trying to do something that either say the civil war and I kind of say war beba cronim. Ama Ghana for yen ho akyere yen.
And
Enti
only
so
one more
man for mo
plan,
na
one
yen si
person
for
go chaos. And back
exactly.
on my name.
Man for mo na yen si from no man pamono. Nipa nso a obetimi issue statement a obetimi apamo nentem President Mahama. So what you say? And so one say what na ho. And na o den all support wo mo. So what you say? Yen to abama o. Ye feel say wo ba purposely for Ghanaians. Wo ba be rescue yen. Na no we say wo de be gugem. Say wo enti no I was a president ne nkofo yetwa wo mobo mo jeje America for criminal Nigerians e de wo ba Ghana for what and mo begina ho am say Africans I mean foreigners you and I know we know say you are talking about Nigerians not Africans not foreigners because Lebanese and whatever no they don't do that when they go to the market to close their shops. Did you see any Lebanese shop was in our our market? All of them were Nigerians. So and foreigners you know say you are not fighting for any foreigner, you fighting for only Nigerians.
Yeah.
So the truth must be told. Mahama, to be honest with you, we are highly disappointed in you. If you know you can't help Ghanaians, just back off. Free a parliament. We have to tell you, there's no any way a proper Ghanaian or 100% Ghanaian will sit down and fool himself like this. This is nonsense, and this nonsense must stop.
And Sister Angie, let us applaud Garmanche. Let us applaud Garmanche.
Obaye ekwan nyina say accident happen now. Yes, 5 people wounded, 10 people died, and that is exactly what is going on in Ghana. This common Ghana, small Ghana, people call us small Ghana. You people cannot fix it. You can't fix it. You don't even think about the youth. So prestigious countries, are very careful with how they treat their youth because they know they will take over one day, but not Ghana. Yeah, they youth and the 21st century rural areas, youth and Nakamo Yabama crime a stupid guy, your friend is dark man or whatever will come and do water in our country and use it to rub our faces. Are you okay? 21st century was so big brands on Monsieur Ghana. I was say my no brands and no more school fees. Now what come you seek their comma a scholarships in Nigeria for Emerald School for free? How dare you? How dare you? Do you think we are fools? Ghanaians, are we fools? No. So we will never allow you. So also be review constitutional review na yenshe. Audience am kon kwa no. Ah? And I was a Ghana ni akwala bre. Wo ko school a yentua ne fi.
Calm down.
Rush, I so annoying. Huh? It's so annoying. It's so annoying. So wow, which we university. Oh yeah, IT. You have 2,000 Ghana cedis for a month. How are you going to take care of your wife and your children? School papa ben abeti me do magum. Mo de mamu mie ya no ne enkasa. Na omo fa esika no engugu omo bank account mu. Enfa hwa omo ma ene omo nana no. Na me betua omo ka. Kwasi asamba no no.
Right, thank you. Madam Stella, calm down.
Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Safon Pacho, after Madam Stella, Memo be more. Please hold on. Madam Stella, please go.
For me, what I see in this Igbo king, he don't respect Ghanaians at all. He don't respect Ghanaians, not like only him, all of them, they don't respect Ghanaians. Because I don't think Nigeria and Ghana is that far, that if you want to celebrate your festival, you cannot go there. And I don't know the reason why the kings and the people said, no, we don't want you to do your festival, go back to your country and do your festival. But you don't want to go to your country. What a ghost you people create in your country, and you are scared to go there and celebrate your festival. You have big land. The Anambra state there, you people turn it like a ghost town. Why are you people scared to go back there? If you are in our own country, why don't you respect us and obey our laws? But you don't want to obey our laws, and the kings, the queens are standing and telling you we don't need this, but you are forcing yourself. So I don't know why our leaders are just staying there and watching this foreigner want to control all the country. I don't know what they are waiting for. And people going there to interview him. I don't know what kind of interview they are interviewing. Somebody is in your country, destroy your country, destroy your peace of mind, and your people still going there interview him so that he have that kind of power. Oh, we are celebrating our festival. We are inviting these people. We should not like anyone can say and so ɛno nkwa sɛ obi nkɔ hɔ nkɔfrɛ no sɛ yɛ interview na ɔno nso so aba abɛka nsɛm a ɛnsɛ ɛmpata ɛnhyɛ Ghanafoɔ like ebufu kɔn sɛ yɛn stand we should stand on our feet and yɛnroanroa no yɛka sɛ no is no, yes is yes. Wowɔ your country, you are in our country, so you have to listen to what we are saying. Ghana ni bi no, there is no any Ghanaians celebrate festival in somebody land. I never see it. Those young people who celebrate, they are calling festival. It's not festival. It's like a music festival. I don't see any king, queens, or any adult there. They are all youngest, 18, 20, 25. There is no festival in Europe or any foreign country that Ghanaians celebrate. So I don't know why they are forcing themselves to do whatever the land are saying that they don't want it. So for me, your leaders no na ko say yem put pressure wɔ so because ya ka na ɔmo force no say ye di ahoɔden nyɛ ye na leaders no ɔmo ma ho kwa ye be ya na te say enko Saga enti ka wɔ say yem push hard yem force on ana mahama na nkasa no ye be call ni so by force so hwɛ na ontimi nhwɛ ɔman ni so a on resign on call because like odi aboa Nigeria for ɛna nea ye ka no on pɛ sɛ obetie Intimidate problem is our kings and our leaders. We should be hard on them because Ghana land is not for Nigerians. So why they want to control Ghanaians in their own land? They are killing people. They know it. They are robbing people. They know it. They are doing fraud. They know it, and they are covered them. Why? What is the reason? So we should stand on our feet and like a force, like Madam Angie was saying. They need to be like hit very hardly. They are like good for me. Nigerians, they are good. Like South Africa did to them. They want the same level. They want the same level to go.
Yeah, that's how they
we should not play with them at all. Because people, when you play with them, they see you like a fool. You are nothing.
Exactly.
How you are in somebody's country, you saw them, they are fool. Even they are king, you don't respect them.
Exactly.
And everybody in the country, and the Muhammad was staying there and cover them. Oh, I'm not gonna sack any foreigner. Everybody can come. For what reason? What are they doing?
I'm not going to tolerate xenophobia.
Look at this.
It's not saying what is happening in the foreign countries.
Imagine a president tagging his own people xenophobic.
Exactly.
For me, I think
Ghanaian. If you know you are fighting for Nigerians, please ask yourself, sir, if Nigerians are doing, are doing the same for Ghanaians who live in their country or live in, Nigeria.
Okay.
They are also say, Nigeria, I don't know. They all try to impress. Minimum or try to be nice to impress somebody or what? I don't know.
Madam Stella, please go on.
Yeah, now every foreign country remove the bad people from their country. And you, Mama, you know that these Nigerians are very bad in our country. Even the whole country don't like them. Nobody want to touch them. They are like corona disease in the whole Africa. Nobody want them. But I don't know why Mama is not seeing that. I don't know he's not listening. Or I don't get it. I don't get it. And he's inviting them or like, I don't get it. For me, sometimes when I hear that kind of news or they are saying anything, I feel so bad. I feel so bad that what Mama is doing. Mama is doing. Yeah, and people in other foreign Africa countries will be laughing at us because this is clear. This is clear. That we can just sack them because what they are doing in the beginning.
Yeah, I I like the way you said they are like what? They are like
Disease, the
coronavirus.
corona.
Yeah,
Coronavirus.
coronavirus. We are
Coronavirus.
now there.
They
What the
spread
dinosaurs are
everywhere.
kind of over.
Nobody wants to
No.
touch them. Nobody wants to
Coronavirus.
close with them. And you, Mahama, you know this. Even foreign country Dubai, everybody was sucking them. But you are inviting them to come. For what reason? To kill all the Ghanaians? I don't understand. And sometimes I'm very annoyed, but I don't have any power to do anything. So yeah,
Exactly.
we'll
Me,
continue and say it. And those who want to listen and those who want to help and fight this fight
one thing
to stop them.
one thing I hate about Mahama is that he said his his stepmother is Nigerian, right? That's what he said. So he stayed in Nigeria for some time. So this man should have known them. He knows them. Yeah. So if you allow them to come and kill our people, raping our young people, and then you close your eyes as if you don't know what is going on in Ghana there, that means you are a bad person. Right.
He's part of them. Or he is also murderer.
Stella Pacho, if you can learn for me, so
Yeah,
Mr.
I'm
Safo
done.
also.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Mr.
Hey.
Safo.
Thank you.
Firstly,
Yeah.
the person with that Gaman Chas says or issue statement 2 times. Say who say on Pesadian what here yesum. And secondly, I don't think say Mahama not doing anything about they have to do with send stepmother in Nigeria because Mr. Yalgan's trying Nigeria. I think it's something deeper than that. And me personally, I think this guy have mental issue. They believe in their lies. That means as a ono ojini kontompodi. As what kontompa ojidi sen kontomponi e adpa. Nti se o try so convincing anyhow on tiase. Unless penny be a sorry wrong crown home. But one thing I think and believe now, say after this statement was I respected traditional area. No, one thing I must say is that it looked like they are pushing a separate group, Biafra, and they need one of the tribe in Ghana to support them. And I think that they have realized because of also Ghana one shed and also into and two, or once a capital, that means as a government control most of the parts. Into I think that what trans here will say I can push my agenda on the guns because you if Cape Coast or any of the Fanti community, I don't know. That's the main question. Now, as a crowd, or person or yeno to the extent say a crowd, the owners of a crowd actually say, look, I need to be my tradition, but still you keep on disrespecting them to the extent that the spokesperson says what you Gani, which I doubt say me just what you Gani. But because me share the traditional era the way it works. But in Ashanti, no, so Chameka Semna Untia, there's always certain ranks echo, no matter taking it up. See, I'm just wondering, say, why say what will be cruel? Nay, the pan say the way on pet. Not still hope so until I thought say, maybe it might be a separate group Africa. But that's the only thing that make sense to me. And our politicians, leaders who are saying say xenophobic. What is xenophobic about this? So be a renting me fee. Now I'm saying painting white and painting blue. Now I'm sorry, no painting red. Now make us my car just saying painting red. Now was still over here. But I believe say it's a terrorist Biafra something they want to do.
Yeah.
And I guess guy no, I believe say wako take certain money from the partners to and waka chom say obetimi achieve sade no. Nti no matter what you be no omfie. No matter what you be omfie. Go di kan disconnect that. It was true say if he doesn't achieve what those separate groups want, ontimi go back. Nti I think that that's what he's trying to do. But I'm best surprised saying Krofoka is xenophobic. But even in Lagos, when one of the Igbo guy Ekoye Sahon, almost on 48 hours, or Honda in Chrome Nigeria, no. The Lagos security actually guy no. So what is until Honda on one person Chrome for Moche, other one or yes nothing with Lagos. No more is xenophobic. I just don't get it. That's why I'm able Gaman Chabaso. But I believe say if any guys listen That's why I support the government. This is the time. As a multi support not the net here for Accra. Now other Ghanaians you say yes, there's an owner of the land. Because
Mama
we
himself,
don't
something
need
wrong
this
with
guy.
him.
We don't need this guy and his separate Biafra agendas. They are Ghana. That's why small tribe. But you say,
Yeah,
Miss
but
Ye, yeah, one more crown with Ghana.
our traditional leaders have really, done well. At least they've shown some kind of, leadership.
Oh yeah,
They've shown that they listen to the people.
They should have done this for a long time. And they should have done this for a long time.
Everything has its time.
I know. And no condition is permanent. Into on the own reason it showed us. Now on your to say the Ghana no, yena na Kwame Nkrumah Edija Nansa no woko. Na ho fun.
I even don't respect Kwame Nkrumah. How can you put your festival in our
Mr.
Founders
Safo.
Day? I don't get it all. Because I work with Nigeria, so even them, they don't get it. I told them, why is he putting his festival on our Founders Day? It's a secret to us. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
Mr.
just saying,
Safo,
Ganfo support government.
Mr. Safo can you right. When a Nancy BB so or new Oma co agreement to be into woman on him say. Omo ya na hada, omo to beda ho. Enti na why sad and no. Yeah.
I send it to Achi. And I'll project separate groups to car. No achieve what they want. Everything to do everything to achieve it.
But mommy and then yanko pansio na we say enka ye twen ya kosi be 50 years dey kwade enka kuro no nka nya dey biem won say ne omote no so won say ne omo ye arrogant ne say ne omote no
na hwe say na o me man ho so na 15 years
na nka onya si ne palace kuro ne wie na ode one street ne to ho de ne ancestors din to so enka ye be na ye ne ete Ghana kra ye na nanom din de da street so enti emre bi beba ono be kire yen ma say omo ma ba kire yen ma say senka Ghana ye mo de a enka yen na ye din de da street so oso ho papa no onye o onya oye wicked dan kasa say what you say enti say ye betena ho ama wo magye kro na kwade a
one thing I think say discreet service you pay attention.
Yeah, we were supposed to treat another topic, but time is far gone. We are going to do it, in the next segment. In the next,
I think one thing I mistake a Ghana for a year and say in 2012, 2013, Namo Ghana Kumasi. The Igbo traders extra letter warning security people Kumasi say this guy our agenda. Ama no ko yigidi our KJT no doom almost all snibino. And is Swami.
Igbo traders name extra warning.
Yes. Namo Ghana 2012, 2013. I was Swami. Gonna meet with the CPC close to Swami magazine and do. And they told the security said this guy, because no more community, Nigeria community, which was linked to their embassy. And I just got by, tried to take over. And I'm letter said this guy agenda no, it's wrong. That was when I obviously Otumfo. After that, in a letter about out. Into near to one says now who brought this guy to Otumfo in the first place? Into kidi I'm fear as I inquire for no. Now as will be a yes, because the problem was say, I didn't community for her. Not someone have come, nobody do any due diligence. He just came in, and got the chance. I feel, and he used that as endorsement. See, I think say none Nigeria for almost no move off. We say, I don't know, yes, sir. Because then, now we all business that area near per se a panel Nigeria phone. So they were complaining they have nothing to do with this guy. For some a decade later, baby I would do. That means say another decade again. Now what say president say in so.
Yeah.
That's why is the fee.
Yeah, parliament
it's a possibility. It's a possibility, sir. See, I'm sure all these elections, bogus elections, some year, very soon, no be right day. May come at them. Mama Strio. Saman Yanina went to sap and Kofo Masia. You.
Yeah.
I say, Sister Vicky, Mother Mama should be wa how. Election, yeah. Sir, Unipa crow what time, would you share dear Mahama Nyaye? Nasha near MPP for Nyaye, Nasha dear Mr. Bedia Connie or Mamokeka Hunyaye, put them together. Let's stop 33 ye population anymore. Uba say, Mama, Nigeria for no voting card and number vote here. And to say anybody our mobile standing for right now, no. So woman pay attention to side the one more. Omo say winning, what the one and this is saying winning. And na wasa omo make sure say obi oba beto abani bia we Ghana ni omo ani omo and communicating hu nipa na accent and say no mama na to aba no so ahu esa na omo ye no makwaji jisika wo omo ho na ka be na sa ebe na sa Nigeria ni bi ne betena ho say your friend is say Ibrahim Mahama ahye omo say so omo brother no win election na omo benya stay e wo Ghana
Exactly.
Eyadan
Just for me in Nigeria for
Akronfo Akronfo Ghana for mpanifo Akronfo mo ya Akronfo eyadan na mokofa mo de voting ID ma Nigeria for so ombe voting ma mo ya Akronfo nyame betua mo
when you know we say the so-called democracy now yeah practice in Ghana hono. It's been practiced for a certain people personal interest. It's not for the interest of the nation no. And your man wunti and prince omubenya to me. Sanka your man who an kind na kofra ho wo so no meto aba
voting ma ai no mu bia o ma kira wona
no arrogantly to what can say Ibrahim Mahama be hu wo mo ka say ni say na kire wo mo
Enti wani wo mo na ewuru Ghana ho because I stand to be corrected. Ibrahim Mahama na yesi ko wasimu na ama na loan no dey running ni gold galamse ni nyina wo mo na hyehyɛ ase so what ase enti wo mo no ene Nigeria for na ewuru Ghana na yen ye bre so wo hu na ordinary Ghana ni
you have to stand up rise up Ghanaians
ekra ye nananom afight amayen ye wo bibia wo kro ni mo ene 21st century was akwala chesika ekoton wade ansa na abese akọ school Adenti ana mama de Dakar mu school Ghana school ne kura mama nko papa wo ho but mama na nko ho de no omo de omo prestigious countries and ko school big
abroad most of our politicians
omo fire useless people no omo are useless people
see Dubai na dodona de omo makogu Dubai your politicians in Dubai abroad no omo makogu omo ni ema enko school Ghana ho
sister me say so we good heart udu Ghana pet no start isu because you can imagine say enti me future leaders e pa na HSC kai me future leaders e pa na enti omu nyansuo numu me future leaders e pa na enti omu ntimi nko school no share school bia Mr. Bedi akonkotwaye we were forced to enroll their children over there because that school you know a better school for them utimi transia utimi predict Ghana your future because ye twam ye kasa ye nyinyi awi o but nkwala bia omoba 16 years 15 years 10 years 8 years no would just focus your mind pay attention to them ubehunu baby your future bedu so what you say ubehunu baby Ghana your future beko now what Ghana my sister ubesu na wa hu kran ketenkete na omususun peanuts na omu di chaka ho enne 21st century ubehu Ghana ni akola or ton pure water wo chase cars how na yakopon tua omoka obetua moka mo ma na omugugu abrochire nyina no omo fa de pa bia amra moda se ma asesa ma adwen na ma hu se san kwala no so omo ye nipa na omo ba besi ya nan for that year momo ma no omo so nye ye da ene ekuro no onkofo be ba be fa akọ hey ade asemni and that 21st century country bia every prestigious country omo ye serious to be taking care of their youth yankwaye de eja wo magum ubekọ Ghana nkwala nice boys na omo so mortar ma bodam papa mumu yusu yesika no I rush it's okay
calm down yeah Mr. Kwame, Pacho, wait my final statement, final winner in submission.
You're rush. First of all, Mr. Meda Gaman Chase, and name Mr. Dr. Ayariga, and name Kwekuanan, Sir, and Apex Group. Mr. Meda, sir, in Kofui, and the Ekuwe, Omina, Omasi, Yamisha, Obia. Nyamisha Munya Apex for Dr. Yariga Kwekuanan, for spreading the awareness. And I want to give Dr. Yariga more
And
support.
speaking of Apex, in case anybody wants to join Apex, so let me I'll pick the number on the screen. Now, I'll contact the number via WhatsApp, only WhatsApp messages that you want to join Apex. Now, we will go ahead and join you to the group. But we have our background checks via near the answer because we want pure Ghanaians, in the group, not Mr. Kwame Pacho. Go on.
Not
Okay,
50-50.
it's not Mr. Yariga more grease to his elbows. A Jumana also be from next week, Yadanyame any insha Yenya Yatanechi. Yenya Yata Mr. Ayariga Echi Mepamocho Ghana for Ubia Uni she anything important via Oibia Mepacho Monko supporte Dr. Ayariga on the actions that he's going to take over the weekend next week. Medasi Rush.
All right, Madam Vic.
Rush. Dimpo bim na me woka. Me de mechanic say Ghana for no. We have to
Last words.
okay, we have to continue pushing because this man, no, he is just there to instigate trouble for us, And one of the brother, what he said, his whole agenda is Sao Biafra. No, I'm beginning to accept that. I've heard it said many times, but looking at the situation now, what he's doing now, no, I'm beginning to accept that. Just said this guy is raising his shoulders above everybody in that country, and it seems to mean say the government don't seem to want to make any decision on him. Well, regarding a Gamanche and the traditional council, they are the authorities, traditional authorities in Accra. And Omatro Abreu, you come on this afternoon or this morning or whatever to put up an interview to tell a whole completely different story from what we've been told. So what are you trying to prove? Say, are you authority unto yourself there? So which means papa will be a person who on care. As long as say way. And it's true, Ninkrofono sponsor. They sponsor him. He's using the whole situation in Ghana to solicit money from Ninkrofono. One more assurance is Ghana they so slack in their attitude and their manners and their way of things. So and that's why he's been playing upon our generosity and hospitality as the means of we being weak. Ono the onkoso. Onkoso. Na emre bibia wo memre. And now what I would say lastly is Mr. Amunianum Ghana for amutie Rush monka hu say Rush adwuma pa na oye maye. Oye adwuma pa maye pa nti mesrɛ mo. Bibia insa bibi kakra mo de be ma na de be sesa ne microphone, be sesa ne machines, be ye we say ya na confident said social media adwuma na that easy enye easy sir or ko baby or de be fan transport. He's done a really great job for us.
Thank you for bringing this up. Thank you for bringing this up. Thank you. I really need gadgets. Whether mic, camera, phone, laptop, anything. Mom, on Christmas, more but down one. Remember?
Yeah.
All right, all right.
I'll say to Ghanaians to say they should always remember you. Say anything that will help you improve on the job you're doing. They should really do their effort to, Bibi Kakrabi no the best send it doesn't matter. Or even if they talk to you and they find out some equipment that you need. So that's all I will say to my to conclude here. Why? Thank you so much, Rush, and thank everybody. So maybe
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Madam Stella.
Yo, me so kakra meka ne say yeda wase say odi program ya aba na asese a wa manga na ni bia na ni aba ne ho so say ankanye wa anka Ghana no aka gi free nsem nti Ghana for mesremo the next 4 years no moma yentuma ayarega because Mr. Ayarega ono ena odi ni nan yesi ho a oboa Ghana for sɛ ono ne Mr. Anan anka yɛte hɔ nti mesrɛ mo Ghanafoɔ moma yɛnsɔre Mahama NDC ne MPP ɔmo mmoayɛ ɔmo tɔn Ghana kuro ne ma Nigeriafoɔ nti moma yɛn nyinaa yɛnka bom ne yɛnsɔre na yɛnvote ma Mr. Ayarega ɔno na wasɔre a ɔde ne ho agyi okunwei mu a ɔboa yɛ nti mo nyinaa moma yɛnsɔpɔte na afei yɛmfa mo Nigeriafoɔ yi moma yɛnsi wɔ sɛ yɛyɛ demonstration mo nyinaa monka bom wokɔ other countries no mo yɛ demonstration ɛnyɛ nipa 100 nipa 50 pro ne nyinaa mrowafoɔ ne nkokrafoɔ nkɔla nyinaa de ɔmo nsim na Nigeriafoɔ ne ho sɛ yɛni abere
Yes.
ba yɛyɛ demonstration a ayɛ sɛ nipa kakra bi ayɛ sɛ wei yɛmfa ne ho wei yɛmfa no ne pro ne nyinaa yɛyɛ dia sɛ Ghana ne free yɛn nsɛm a Nigeriafoɔ deɛ ɔmbɛsɛe do no mo akɔ ana ɔmbɛgye free yɛn nsɛm na yɛayɛ mmɔbɔ nti yɛsrɛ mo Ghanafoɔ yɛsrɛ mo a moma yɛn nyinaa yɛnka bom nti me so me message kakra no Damase.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Safo.
Rush. Listen, kakra me can say me that's a man opportunity.
Mr. Safo.
But you automatically.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, Metonka. Go on.
Me say me that was so mama the platform. And I who adwumaden a wo ye na ade. De bia na me hwɛ wo videos ne wo ne wo panelists ne ade. Now before say me kono yestra mo amoten krane mo ben gaman chem. It's time somewhere some supporting. No ultimately in ide. It's your go politicians no mo why. Because me cry na time mo share na me join say opposition party no private supporting. But it seems me no nyina no. Me no nyina adwene na baby. And I mean tell you
Exactly. Thank you. So now my say if you go, they would even use it as a campaign to like at least try get into this, solve it so they can earn some kind of wavy. But it seems the ruling party now at the same level. Right?
And I tell me that
Yeah, go on.
But some that asantman so as ne tune for a Chami Kantankrechi, so I'm an anchi out tune for this time. And then a Asante force are omati to make sure say Sankro for in your pam call him so. And Yamishra Munina and also.
Amen.
All right. Madam Angie.
Yes.
Madam Angie.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Chat one.
My last word is send you be a cano. Yeah, that was it. Rush. Uncle Ponya or Kesse. One or family hobby. Even though say you don't get much money from this, but Nyankopon beti me ama small no be kese ema etimi aboa one o family. Nyankopon so emboa ye nyina na oma ye dwuma nkoso. We will support you. And secondly, it also goes to Apex citizens of Ghana. We cannot talk and leave Apex citizens of Ghana out of this. Because and yet Apex and Ghana I stand still and you see the yehuno and kayehu. Until we are Ghana ni now watch here, come and join Apex citizens of Ghana. I am fighting for our future. And also my last it goes to President Mahama. Yes. President Mahama, you and your team are unable to make, good decisions, okay? Because we thought you could have, done something better for Ghana, not knowing you had nothing tangible for Ghanaians. So please, if you know that you can do good things for Ghanaians, just back off, leave our parliament. Simple. Because we know a juma ube apply any of the amount. Into uba field and you say practicals no untimi nye. Aha, untimi nye. Into no one say we dear, ye betimi aye den afa yaw. Ubetimi every eho ni ape obi a he's capable of doing the job. We are by force. Ye ni unkonto kwa we are by force. Ube apply for job. Any the ma ye hu say untimi nye. Wono nkofo ni nyina nti no. Sa mo for say adwuma no. Muntimi nye na say ye so ye Ghana for no ye ka na ehia. Na say mo mfa de a. Any definitely no. Ye be pamoma free parliament ho. Because parliament ho na nya busua de a. Enya wone wo yere na o ma de a. Okruja to abrakwa or say whatever. Wo be careful because wuntimi nka nkyere say criminal Nigerians na Trump adi omo ba Ghana no mo beji wo mo na say if they want to stay there they can stay. You are mad. They can't stay in Ghana. And say maji sika bi nso a monfa Trump ade nkoma no mate say say mo sanje 40 people. You mon can't Trump say onfa omo nko straight to Nigeria, okay? Because that 40 people now believe say omo nyina Nigeria for ede na omo ya wo US a ede omo ba my background check munim ne entia so omo rape nkofo so omo fraud nkofo so omo kunkum nkofo mo je trash ede aba begu ye krom ho enti monya very careful because Ghanaians we are serious somati ase you guys are provoking us mo drive we call baby I empese ye beko empese be didi matem na maka kire ye say mo baba abeche Ghana is for us. It is a munim sama jo musika monfa wo ma de enkonkoma wo mo. Eno anono rush. Enti no yeda nana otumfo ase. Sesisi aso wo mani aba wo mo hoso. Na de ye ka no mo tie. Eno ana ye hwehwe gama nche nyame nhira mo nyina na emom no. Adwuma ne kese na ne da ho nti montare achi. Na Igbo kenke no. One ne sub chiefs no. Any Nigeria for now taking over our country, our markets. Am I mo ho kire wo mo no. Omo nko wo mo krom. Eno ana ye hwehwe. And you Ghanaians are mo so mo ti kro ni mu a. Ena ye deportee o ma. Ena Nigerians, products are cheaper than Ghanaians. No mo nyina mo ye useless people because wo mo no. Omo ntua duty bia o. Omo de begu ho no ma omo ntua taxes. Enti mo kromafo ne na etua taxes etua duty ne board den enti wade ne goods ne free ne krom ba o de ba be ma wo 10 Ghana cedis owi ano no asa atena wo retail store ho anso ene wa ye den aton ne 10 Ghana cedis enti se mo use mo common sense a wo be hu se omo sell mo business so what you say. And at the end of the day, no Ghana and no to turn at for 10 Ghana cities. Definitely you want to turn it for 15 Ghana cities and then or no or turn it 10 Ghana cities. Or we are no as money new and be. And the good trace was a swa or mutriso. Now almost what Tony be a 5 Ghana cities near the idea. So at the end of the day, no more cow. But we Ghanaians no more than a young talk. And if fighting now fighting, we are not fighting, say we hate somebody. But we are fighting say emrano be juma ewo krom ho so that ordinary Ghanaian no won so ho beto enti say ma moyen ama ye ntimi anye na motena ho e na ye nyia ne omo e na ye ne omo awo woni omo awo nti enya odan wo mo be ko mo krom enti no rush de meka no no enti no thank you all for joining us. God bless you all.
I thank you. Please subscribe to the channel. Now, share this live broadcast, this live program, and thank you to my panelists, my wonderful panelists who are always loyal. Anytime I'm from here, even if it's impromptu, they will show up. Thank you, guys.
The love for Ghana. The love for Ghana.
One love.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Kwame and Mr. Safo. Thank you so much for joining us today. Bye, 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 bye.